Good morning. Part-time weekend rancher, still out here. Might be the last one for the year 2024. It's 29 degrees outside. Walking to see the cows. They want to greet us this morning. They're in Corral 6. No, Corral 8, I think. We lost count. They seem slightly angry because if you can notice, the two feeding troughs are flipped over, and so is the mineral feeder. They're revolting. But we're gonna try to move them over to Corral 1, get them some hay, new pastures. They still got a little bit of hay back there. They're eating some. But it's cold this morning. It's supposed to start raining this afternoon. I think they're calling for about 2 inches of rain for the next couple of days, which is good, but it's going to limit how much work we can get done. Come along and see what we can do. There was an incident with the gate. As you can tell, it sort of got bent. We'll add it to the list to fix. So we're fixing the gate that I showed earlier. Put in a new J-bolt. This is the old one. You can see it was actually pretty bent. Did not have the camera when we did it, but it was actually bent over. We put the chain on it. Jen pulled it with the gator, straightened it out so we could go ahead and put in a new one. The top one, not so lucky. It was also bent. I think it was like that. There you go. So it was bent, but it was already cracked, so when we tried to bend it back, it just broke off. So we're gonna punch another hole right above it, probably put a longer J-bolt that has a nut on either side so it can hold a little bit better, and then reattach the gate, which luckily we had an extra one, 16 footer. Once we get that, we're going to go ahead and move the cows over. Jen noticed that one of the cows, number 25, has some pretty good nasal discharge, a lot of boogies, like a little kid in preschool. So we'll shoot her up in some LA 300. There she is. That's some good boogies. See number 25 right there? She looks like a pre-K kid coming home. Come on. The gate's fixed. Wasn't too bad. Gonna try to move the cows over in real time with just Jen and I. See how this works. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on. I'm gonna take the trough across. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, Kevin. Come on, big girl. Let's go. So we got 25 in the head shoot. Just gave her one dose of LA 300. seems like the boogies fell off, but because she's in here and we noticed it, we're just doing precautionary antibiotic. Make sure she's okay. We checked the other ones. They seem to be doing fine, so which is better to go ahead and just make sure. Alright. She should be good.
Go ahead and let her out.
And then there's Rucker.
Now we're going to go ahead and let them all out. We're going to take them across the 2 and we'll put them over into the big corral 1 for a couple weeks. Come on, girls! Come on, girls! Come on, girls! Come on, girls! Good job, ladies. That's my girls. Good girls. There's John Boy. Good boy, John Boy. Good boy. Good job, girls. All right, let's go back and close the gate and go find JC.
So we're going to take a look at the water troughs. We got 3 on the west side, right? Yeah, on the west side. And then 2 of them were just installed on the east side, on the RR2 side. And what we noticed with the new ones, what we noticed with the new ones is that there was a rubber gasket on the inside here. And when we moved the cows over, when they were in the other side, we noticed that the trough did not freeze. We have had issues with these troughs freezing. This piece right here will actually freeze, and then you have to thaw it out either with some hot water just to wait for the temperatures to come up before it unfreezes. So we're going to try to put some gasket around, try to mimic what is going on the other side, which it seemed to work. I mean, they were built exactly the same, except the gasket was the only thing that was different. So we're going to give this a try. We bought some gaskets at Home Depot, try to figure out if we can stick them in here. Put them in all 3 of them on this side. and see if that makes a difference. So we cut the gasket in half, and I'm placing, I guess, the inside face down. I'm trying to squish it in there. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Taking off the adhesive. Try to see if it gives it just a little bit of a bite in there. You know, it's going to make a difference, but
I wonder if we should cut it even thinner so that it doesn't.
I think it'll be alright. Okay. The other one's a little thick.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It's an experiment. So we wrapped it around. One of them wasn't long enough, so we had to cut probably another, I don't know, 4 or 5 inch piece. Put it in. We should be able to put the top back on and squeeze it down. And all it does is hopefully make it tight so the air doesn't get in and freeze up that nozzle where the water comes in. But we'll give it a try, see what happens. We'll report out, see if that works. Here's one of the new troughs on the other side. Just took the top off. See, it's got a gasket. Here we go. It's stuck down there. This one's a little thinner than what we just put down, but hopefully it works. We're hoping that's what makes the difference. It does have a different type of head and float. I don't know if that is the reason why, but we can probably switch them out. These are the updated versions that are about 3 years younger than, or maybe 4 years, 5 years younger than what's on the other side. But we will let you know how it works, see if that gasket does the trick, or if we need to change them out. That's the other side. So there's a trough over there. I think there's one over there somewhere, and then there's one over there, all being blocked by the trees right now. So anyways, like I said, we'll give it a try, see if that works. We'll move on to another project.